We're here at Rainforest Park Adventure. Rainforest Adventure Park. Bonjour, I'm Ines Darachi. I am Kuya Zeth and we're here at Rainforest Adventure Park to find special features of chemistry found in nature.
Yep, it's the functional groups. De quoi je parle, mais? Let's start by defining what functional groups are and
Alongside with it, hydrocarbons.
Functional groups refer to specific groupings of atoms within molecules that have their own distinct properties independent of the other atoms in the molecule. Imagine a chemical university wherein hydrocarbons get their own cliques. Yeah, alcohol as the jocks, aldehyde as the nerds, ketone as the preps, and so on. That's what functional groups are, being identified with one another due to similarities in functions.
These parts thrive with the most precious materials we use in everyday life. Definitely, some are beneficial, while others are more harmful than helpful.
but let's not gloss over intricate details for now. Alon, see.
Oh! Look, this one's a doozy. 6 points, 6 carbon. Only a single bond, so definitely an alkane. This one is hexane C6H14. Wow! It's an actual ethane. You know, this one can fuel rockets. And we found one sitting in a public area. How funny is that? Ethane is an alkane with 2 carbon atoms. So its formula is something along with the lines C2H4.
Charmois! We found a very rare alkyne called propyl. 3 certified carbon atoms. If we try to make it in the formula, I think we'll get C3H4.
So far, we've only gotten funk groups that are linear, but have you seen one that revolves like a ring? This one is a cycloalkane. Even rarer, cyclobutane to be more specific, C4H8. Now this area is supposed to be full of alcohol, but I'm below 18. It's fine, I'm gonna be fine. Now we're lucky. 2 alcohols.
This one is a methanol. Simple, right? 1 carbon but an alcohol. On the other hand, this is 2-chloro-3-methyl-3-pentanol. It's not that difficult, but let's listen to Kuya Zeth's pre-recorded explanation on why this alcohol is named this way.
Pre-recorded Zeth here. We can see clearly that the chlorine branch is in the second point of the structure, thus having 2-chloro in the name. It's part of the R, also known as the rest of the molecule, so we can see it in here in this line formula. But in the third point, methyl group can be found, thus 3-methyl. On the same point is another branch known as hydroxylic group, which guarantees that this hydrocarbon is an alcohol, thus 3-pentanol. 2-chloro, 3-methyl, and 3-pentanol. Easy? No. But with further practice, you can master the IUPAC nomenclature in no time.
Fellow expert told me that this type of aldehyde was very hard to find. Well, we struck gold that we have here. This one is ethanol, attached is an aldehyde group and 2 carbon atoms, C2H4O. This is propanol, and then very pro emotions at the moment. This ketone has 3 carbon atoms. We can think of this compound as C3H6O. And fun fact, propanol is more known as acetone, Lobo, and Sobo. You know, if this was a liquid, this acid would probably melt in my hand as of now. 5 carbons and it's carboxylic acid. Pretty obvious that it is a pentanoic acid, C5H10O2. According to experts, Rainforest Adventure Park is a home to a lot of functional groups just like the ones we've collected thus far. That was an exhausting trek. We've got a lot, I mean a lot, each with their own unique characteristics. That's why they are called functional groups.
Now, I'm eager to go back to Phase 7 laboratory and examine what we've found. Although, I do need to remind myself that we can find the newer compounds along the way. Buenos Aires, Jaman.
It's time to say goodbye to our beloved Rainbow. See you in the next group.
We're back here at Phase 7 Laboratory. It's on camp, yes, but it is home. It's not my home, actually it's someone else's. But it is home. Let's take a look at what we found. We've got a group of what I'd like to call the alks. The alkane, the alkene, the alkyne, and of course cycloalkane. Hexane, ethene, propyne, and of course cyclobutane. We've also found methanol and this sorry excuse for another alcohol. Thanks a lot, Ayupak. Aldehyde, ethanol, ketone, propanone, carboxylic acid, pentanoic acid. We've also found ester, propyl ethanoate, ether dimethyl ether, amine, propanamine, and amide, butanamide, while finding the exit for the dark park. And yeah, I've also found this benzanol just outside the front gate.
Did you know that the most common functional group in organic chemistry is the hydrocarbon group? It's made up of only carbon and hydrogen atoms. This group is found in many naturally occurring compounds such as fats, oils, and waxes, as well as in many synthetic compounds used in industry and everyday life, such as plastics and fuels. There are some that are good, some that are bad, and some that are stray in the gray area. Good job, writers of the universe! To conclude, there are multitudes of functional groups in chemistry. This episode only tackled 13 among many more that are as equally interesting as the next. Functional groups can be easily identified with their similarities in structures, and therefore functions. They are connected to the rest of the molecule, also known as R. Hydrocarbons is a common functional groups that include alcohols, aldehydes, ketones, carboxylic acids, esters, ethers, and many more. Out of all their differences, the bond between carbon and hydrogen stays.
Now that we've added 13 functional groups in my collection, I am very grateful not just to Rainforest Adventure Park, but also to you, dear viewers and supporters, for taking the time to watch my experience.
It's been really enjoyable, and I mean that in the sincerest of ways.
3 episodes in and we've learned a lot, haven't we? And there's a lot more we can find and learn in the school, the library, the internet, and more. Kaya let's team yung paborito. Let's just hope a TV station picks this show up. Still waiting. As always, I'm Kuya Zeth. Merci beaucoup d'identité de groupe. Voyage avec la chérie. Lakbay-Kapnayan!